to the good life. Changing lanes, it's gonna be a long ride. Runaways, I'm just trying to take flight. I'm chasing planes to the good life.
Hi everybody, my name is BraedenV, and I'd like to welcome you to the maiden flight of the Chasing Planes podcast. This podcast is designed to be a weekly, episodic, vlog-style discussion of my life, the music industry, my music career as I build it within the music industry. We're going to discuss in-depth songwriting, music production, breaking down songs. We're going to have tracks of the day. We're going to have artists in to discuss their creation process and the songwriting process. We're going to talk about current events. I've got a lot more planned in the future of this that I can't wait to share it with you guys, but it's not all set in stone yet, so I don't want to share too much just yet. Just to get us started, I'd like to thank everybody who's been supporting the release of The Mountain. It's the best release, the fastest streamed release I've had in my music career so far, which is only 2 years in, but hey guys, it means we're growing. It means we're going in the right direction, and I really appreciate everyone who's tuned in, who's popped that on playlists, who supported in any way, really. It means a lot to me. When I first started this journey, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't really have expectations, if that makes any sense, just because, I just wanted to record music. I didn't really think about what would happen when it all started coming out. All the feedback I've gotten, I don't want to specify what I do and don't like hearing. Honestly, all of it is good. I just want to thank everybody for that. It means a lot from the bottom of my heart. There's nothing like that feeling of creating something and then having people tell you that it's beautiful or that it affected their life in a positive way. Because when I first started making music, I think really what I wanted to do was to help people therapeutically one way or another in the way that music helped me therapeutically. Anyways, without getting too off track, I just want to say, for those who have been tuning in so far, I appreciate you, and I hope I don't let you down with the upcoming releases. I've got a lot of really great song ideas in a varying group of genres, so I hope you guys are willing to be along for the ride with me on that, even if it's not all sad boy hip-hop that I've been kind of doing a lot of. But we've got some, you guys know we got some bangers in there and some fun tracks too. It ain't all sad boy stuff up in my catalog. Anyways, we got really cool, fun new music. I'm still laughing. I call myself sad boy hip-hop artist. Sorry. But yeah, no, we've got a lot of great new music coming from all kinds of new genres real soon too. I think you guys are really going to get to see in the next couple of years how dynamic of an artist I am, how diverse I am, how, rapping is not my only lane. I originally started as a singer, and you guys are going to get to see more of that as I've grown more comfortable on the microphone and in the studio working with people. So it's kind of funny, I didn't think that singing melody and singing openly was something that I would be shy to do on a microphone when I first started doing music, but it turned out it was. It turned out there was almost this weird relearning of singing process that I had to go through before I was willing to get on the mic and sing the way I did comfortably a couple years before starting to really seriously, professionally record music. It seems strange, but I was so much more comfortable singing back when it was just karaoke or just in the car or in the shower. When it's on a microphone, I felt like I had to really put myself through my paces and make sure I had all my I's dotted and my T's crossed vocally. And I don't know if that makes sense to a lot of people, but rapping came fairly easily on the microphone to me, whereas the singing just seemed a bit daunting at first. And maybe that's because I was comparing myself to others. That's something I have a bad habit of doing. I think a lot of us have a bad habit of doing that, and we have to remember that everybody's different. We all have different goals. We're all in different lanes here. And just because, you might not be able to do what somebody else does at their best in their lane doesn't mean you can't be the best you can be in your lane and what you love to do. So don't compare yourself or beat yourself up. You'll find your way to where you want to be. And use those people that you compare yourself as guideposts and goalposts and inspirations and motivators, not as something to be jealous of or to be spiteful of, because that's just going to damage you and your relationships with the world around you. It's not going to affect them. They're not going to think about that. So March 25th, 2022, I have a new song coming out. It's called Bye Bye. It is a re-release, so it's not really a new song. That's kind of a lie. It's an old song that's coming out again, but I recorded it properly with the Taking Care of Business program. Shout out to Music PEI, shout out to Colin Buchanan and Nolan Compton, who post-produced this song with me. We did a lot of work in the studio, and we had a lot of fun doing it. At least I had fun. I'm speaking for them when I say we all did, but I think we had a great time in the studio working on that song. It's produced by Young Taylor as well. Shout out to him. He made the beat that I wrote the song on. So if it wasn't for him, the inspiration for the song would not have been there. He really set the tone and the mood. So shout out to Young Taylor on prod. Anyways, so with the Taking Care of Business program, we got in the studio, we buckled down for a couple hours for a whole day. Colin hopped on the guitar, did everything. He worked like a madman to make the song as good as it can be. So shout outs to him. Nolan Compton there to offer his guiding hand and was running the computer. So shout out to him too. He did great work. And then after everything was done in that studio session, I went back to the Hill Sound studio in Charlottetown and worked with Adam Gallant. Shout out to him. And we got the final post-production on the song done in a 2-hour session where we mixed and mastered and just made sure everything was perfect for the song. And it's about as good as it can be, I think. This is a really, really interesting release. I'm very curious to see how well this is received because it's a bit poppier than what I've done. Chasing Planes is a bit of a pop rap song, but Bye Bye is very almost country rap. There's something summery and nostalgic about it. It's got some acoustic guitar, which isn't super common in hip hop. There's some things that make it irregular as a rap song that make it touch on pop, like I said, and country, and some other vibes there. So it's going to be really kind of cool to see where it sits in the music landscape and how it's received, like I said.
I don't know where I'm going, I've been gone for a minute. It used to be a dream, then I woke up, now I live it. I hope that one day you might start to finally get it. So say bye-bye, live so fast you blink and miss it. Where do I begin this? I tried to hold it so still, but the world just kept on spinning. Drew all the lines and I tried to keep within them. When you look into my eyes, I swear you know just what I'm thinking. Damn. Don't you worry about the end, cause it always just leads to a whole new beginning. Their advice was always just to pump the brakes. Don't take risks, you gotta live your life so safe. But for us, that ain't the case.
Got a couple of shows in the works. Get ready to see us April, May. I'll be sure to be putting posts up about where and when you can see us live. I imagine I'll be on some showcase lineups with the Sid guys, the Small Island Dreamer guys. Shout out to them. I really look forward to getting back out there. I've got some new songs to perform and some old ones that I've only gotten better at since performing last. It's been a couple months since I've been on a stage, so it'll be great to get back out there and just continue developing that side of my art. And it's been something I've seen exponential growth on a personal level from. So I really look forward to continuing that journey. In the future, I'm going to do things like Discovery Music Track of the Week segment. We're going to have a Why I Love This Song segment, which we go back to older songs that we've loved in our catalog and in the past. We talk about what makes them good songs, get little snippets of those too so you guys can sample them. We're going to invite artists in. We're going to listen to their music with them. We're going to break down their songwriting, their lyrics. We're going to deep dive the stories behind the songs. We're really going to talk about music in an in-depth level that I feel like we're missing out on in this fast-paced music industry.
It's like I seen a ghost. I just can't seem to feel you. You're an echo. I can't seem to hear you. Who do you call when nobody's ever there? I want you to know that I can see you clear through the smoke. I just can't seem to feel you. You're an echo. I can't seem to hear you. Who do you call when nobody's ever there? I want you to know that I can see you clear through the smoke. I just can't seem to feel you. You're an echo. I can't seem to hear you. Who do you call when nobody's ever there? I want you to know that I can see you clear through the smoke. I just can't seem to feel you. You're an echo. I can't